Hey everybody, it's Niflarian. How are y'all doing today? Hey Essa, first as always here. I love having you here all the time. Let me fix up our giveaway script because it quit working for some reason. Looks like it was going till we came in here. Oh, it's just invisible, that's fine. Fix that, problem solved. How's it going, Essa? Good, having a good start to your week. See if Stream Elements bot is working. It wasn't working on Friday. I don't know why. My chat's not even working. So that's great. Let's go into here, see what's going on Stream Elements here. Bot is in my chat. Let's have it leave and join and try again. Let's try. Are you offline? See if that basic command will work. No. Cool. Stream Elements is just broken. Easy peasy. Problem solved. Okay, I will never figure this out. This Stream Elements bot just never works for me first try, ever. Try that basic one again. Hey, be welcome in. Huh. Stream Element bot just kills me. Well, we're just gonna see if it pops up at some point in the near future. On Friday it worked a little bit, but it took like some time to wake up or something. It was kind of crazy. But the bot is in the chat, it's just not doing anything. So, there we go. That's just life. I did make a change on my overlay. That might be the problem. Stream chat settings. I don't know. I wanted to show that. Whatever. We'll see if it wakes up at some point. How are y'all doing this morning? Today, I'm going to go ahead and make this menace of a PvP team and see if it actually works. I've been grinding for a while to make Grumber. First death, revive all fallen teammates. This is going to be hopefully a very good PvP team for me. I'm basically just trying to make an immortal PvP team. I don't have enough of the familiar, the fusion materials to make a full team. But I've got enough to make some part of a team. So we come into our armory. We're gonna open up Scramble, see what happens here. I forgot to equip it. I just clicked on it. Equip. We're in Scramble. We're gonna see how this actually works. Ooh, where's Grumber? I have to add them like this every time. Oh, and I need to add some augments to him as well. Okay, let's set up those augments. Okay, for the brain, I'm actually going to take the one that I have on Glarsdas. Here we go, to attack enemy team when you get hit, just to do some extra damage. This is going to be damage reduction, but I'm not going to take it off Thunmoth. So it looks like I'll be doing all legendary ones. Evade, Empower. Why is my chat not showing up here? I can beat most of this. Yeah, so I'm gonna put myself. Yeah, I'll be first. Just gotta find all the augments. I wish you could like actually sort by what they are, because finding them is the hard part. Evade, empower. I could just load a bunch of evade up on him. There we go. Damage reduction. Then we will want. Ooh, I actually want redirect. Ooh. I need to roll a new redirect bone. So let's do that one. And the chip, I don't even know. I never pay attention to the chip. Heal power, I don't care about that. Damage reduction while shielded, I don't care about that. I guess I'll just do... Wow, like I don't have very many good chips. Let's just click something on there. I don't really care what. And then we have to go into the stable to add Grumber. And we gotta find him. He should be down here somewhere. Three, 4, and 5. So I can only have 2 on my team right now, which is not great. But it's better than nothing. I just kind of want to see how it works. Wait. There it is. I was like, I should only have 2. Alright. See how we're going here. Hey, Sensio. And let's see what happens. See how bad I get wrecked here. Okay. Okay. Okay, that actually works really well. That works really well. I like that. I mean, I'll occasionally die, but who cares? Now I just need Grumber to die. Wow. This is really good. I'm into this. Oh, I need to not be on my scramble build for this though. This is why I don't usually do things like this where I've got multiple builds. I always forget to go re-equip my stuff. And so I would definitely go in there with the wrong build. Not like it's the worst thing in the world, but yeah, super OP. I'm kind of into it. Let's see if the chat will work now. No. The chat Did I accidentally remove it as a... While it's running there, I'm gonna go check out my channel here, see what's going on. Settings, community. I mean, it's listed as a moderator. Yeah, it's just like straight up not working. That's kind of annoying. It's in the chat. It's loaded up. Let me go in maybe through my part here. I don't know. I hate this bot. I'm gonna be totally honest with you guys. It just like doesn't ever actually work. Which is so annoying. And here shows it's in the chat. It's just not actually doing anything. I'll keep fiddling with it. It'll eventually maybe work. Who knows? It also should be talking about my Discord every now and then on its own. Hold on. Yeah, it's the troubleshooting says to make sure it's not banned. Like, it is absolutely not banned. I will say that. I mean, that being said, I don't actually know how to check which... Ooh, got a fleece. Which things are banned or not, because I don't ever actually ban people. Oh, it's just blocked user, so it's not a blocked user. I'm gonna try something that might be kind of stupid if it works, and I'm gonna be real kind of annoyed if it works. If this works, I'm gonna be so mad. No. Sometimes I feel like I should stop streaming on YouTube and switch over to Twitch, just because Twitch has like all of these kinks worked out. Like I just don't even know. Like, let's go ahead and refresh our overlay real quick. Maybe that'll help. Okay. Anyways, while I'm struggling with that, it's never going to get fixed. Make sure this is working now. Even if the chat, because I refreshed, so it's not going to show up on the overlay for a second. It's all back there now. If you put your hero tag into chat, I will add you onto the random wheel, which I have fixed since last week. That is a success. Most of my other things have not been successful, but that was. You'll be entered to win an epic adventure bag and 1,000 gems. All you have to do is put your hero tag into chat, and as a reminder, you can't win if you've already won in the past 30 days. If you're not sure, I can look that up for you. And if you are unsure of how to put your hero tag into chat, oh, I gotta get out of this little screen here. All you gotta do is go to your hero profile here, hit this HT, and that will show you your hero tag. Equal is asking if they are eligible this week or next week. Equal, you will be eligible on the 31st. So, yeah, you'll be eligible on my next Bit Hero stream. Unfortunately, not this week. I'm sorry. And we've got Essa added on here. Maybe. There we go. B, I've got you added on here. It's just B underscore, right? And Sensio, I have you added. B, actually B, you are ineligible as well. You'll be eligible on August 7th, the day after my birthday. So this week you're not eligible, and next week if I stream before that birthday, which I will, you won't be eligible for that one either. But any after my birthday, you'll be eligible. So right now I've got Essa and Sensio both on the wheel, ready to go. I'm excited for you guys to see what I managed to do, how I managed to fix this and make it look super awesome. We need to go back to tier 9 for these stupid fusion materials. This guy right here. Ugh, I need another like 110, I think it is. Ugh. Ugh. Not my favorite. Sorry, I'm still looking for how to fix this chatbot. I have a bit of an idea here. I'm just gonna totally log out of everything, log back in. Because it was weird, it was like I needed to wake the bot up on Friday. And then it like randomly started working. But looks like it's not gonna be working this whole day. But 28 minutes until the giveaway. While I sit here and, ooh, I'm gonna convert some energy into shards. Hopefully before I level up. Yeah, I'm about to level up, so I've got some, oh yeah, I should be fine. I have some energy to convert over that I need to take care of. Brayden, I've got you added onto the wheel. You are now eligible to win this epic adventure bag and 1,000 gems. I'm gonna end up leveling up, aren't I? Ooh. If this is the last enemy, I might be okay. Come on, come on, come on. Nice. Nice, perfect timing. Let's go ahead and craft a bunch of these. Now we'll level up this raid. What are we grinding for today, Braden? The familiar material from this raid. I have 90 in my inventory, and I need 100, or I need 110 more, so I can finish out my PvP team. I tried it with just 2 of this familiar, and it turns out it's wicked strong. So here's a hoping that I can continue to get more, and it just gets stronger and stronger and stronger. It's kind of a menace. We ran it just a little bit ago with just 2 of the familiar. I kind of love it. I love how like trolly it is. Yeah, it's so awesome. Yeah, making grumbers. Right now, I tried it with a full scramble up front and then 2 grumbers behind me, and it wasn't even a joke. Like, wasn't even a test. Like, it was easy peasy, no struggles at all. But I think if I can get 4 grumbers in the team, that's just gonna be just unstoppable, effectively. Yeah, I've been grinding. I've been bribing my grumbers. I had 5, and so I just had to bribe 4 more. So my only limitation now is that familiar, the raid fusion mat. That's the only thing stopping me, and unfortunately, it's not a guarantee that you will drop one. So since I need 110 more, I probably am gonna have to run 200 raids to get it. So it'll be a little while before I get there. Maybe I'll do a birthday stream where I'm running like just speed and just do all of it. We'll see. I'm gonna look up a different bot. I think that after this stream, I'm gonna try and do a different bot. The built-in stream elements bot has just always been such a struggle for me. I'm kind of tired of it not working. Yeah, tier 20 raid bats are always kind. Yeah, that was tier 20 was Volfi, if I remember right, and I managed to make a gajillion of those in tier. So I feel like they got less stingy as the game went on. I'm thinking about trying to bring up a thought to the developers of letting us exchange fusion materials, simply because they changed the weekly rewards to be raid materials, which is fine if you're newer. Yay, we got one. But if you're not new, like I'm in tier 21, I can't go down tiers, so I'm gonna end up with like thousands upon thousands of tier 21 raid fusion materials with no real use for them. That's kind of like an annoying thing for me. I'm also going to convert all of that energy. But what do y'all think about that idea? Like, because in particular, the tier 21 raid mats, like once you get there, you can't go down. So now every week I'm going to get more and more and more. Like it's, yeah, and being able to change what tier our event rewards come from. I argued that for Trials and Gauntlet so long. I was like, you know, if I was tier 15 or 16 when I did my push for Starweave, and I was like, I'm locking myself out of the weekly rewards for leaderboard and the point rewards by grinding for Starweave. But like, they want us to grind for things, right? So it was really frustrating to be like, okay, well, you know, I can drop 30 packs and still not even be top 200 in the event because everyone else is getting 6 times as many resources or points as I am. And they told me no. Well, they didn't really tell me no, they just kind of ignored me. That's kind of annoying. Yeah, you get so many vetoes from camping. That could even be a cool thing too, is like maybe weekly rewards give us a small number like half as many materials as we're getting, but it's like an actual material you can convert into something else. Because it is just not, it's not helpful to any player who has gone beyond whatever tier they're pushing. Like I can't get this material anywhere but by running this raid now. Like there's no other source for me to get it, but I'm being inundated with a different source of materials that I don't want. You know? Hey Red Sheet, how's it going? I've got you listed on here. You are set to go on our giveaway for an epic adventure bag and 1,000 gems, which will be going on in about 21 minutes. Yeah, so like, you know, instead of getting, we get what, like 50 or 60 fusion materials per week now, just from the weekly rewards. Like maybe instead of that we get 10 to 15 of like, I don't know, like just call it fusion material and then have it be like 1 fusion material and 1,000 gold equals 1 fusion material of your choosing. And they could even just make it be only raid fusion materials, just because like there's just, it's really hard to grind for older content. Like it's just so hard. Like it would probably be faster for me to start a new character, get to tier 9 and then grind tier 9 than to grind it just on my main character. Hey Degenerate, how's it going? I saw that you've been winning a lot of stuff lately. Where's the list of winners? I saw your name pop up. You won on Andy's stream as well. Congratulations. Little dittos. Yeah, just call them ditto materials. Yeah, it isn't hard if you just camp every single tier. That just seems... Well, that sounds just miserable, I'm not gonna lie. Imagine being like, I'm gonna camp tier 10 forever. I'm gonna camp tier 11. You spend 3 months in each one. Oof. Oh yeah. Yeah, Degenerate, you'll be eligible in my stream on August 7th, the day after my birthday. I won't be streaming Bit Heroes that day, but you will be eligible starting that day. Sorry, I'm just over here looking at all these other possible bots I could be using. I stayed in every tier for the like average of, like, it was 6 months for a while, and then it went to 4 months for their release, and then I moved on because I thought that's like what you should be doing, like you should be trying to advance in the game. But now unfortunately I'm just like kind of stuck. Like I get, as a character that's end game, I get punished for not running end game stuff. I mean, realistically, I'm getting punished for being in the game, which is kind of crazy. But such is life. Come on, Streambot, just wake up. Maybe if I unmute it. Make it leave. Make it join. Shard bags is the only... Yeah, shard bags are now the only resource you can use to get old fusions. Which it's always kind of been that way, but now event fusions got replaced with raid fusions. So like we have like everything kind of got funneled into whatever tier of raid you're in. So, you know, like invasion familiars, like getting Jello is going to be way harder now. Like way harder. Getting Astimus will effectively be impossible. Which is kind of whatever. He's not that good of a familiar, but it, you know, it's rough to see that familiar is effectively gone now. Not that he's not offered anymore, but the idea, like, you have to push something like 100 packs every single time it comes up, and you'll still take 3 or 4 years to make him, which is wild to me. Yeah, and if I was working on Astimus or Grandpa Hef, I would be so mad. Like, I'd be so upset. Maybe that'll work. I have basically beat this bot into submission, and we're gonna see if it shows up. It still isn't coming in. Honestly, they brought back the Super Spectronium Orb. I mean, I'm not gonna buy it because I don't buy things, but that Spectronium Orb was super OP, and maybe that's why they changed things up, is because maybe they're gonna bring those back. Lord knows the shop could use something in there. So I'm looking over all these like Reddit threads on Stream Element Spot, and everyone else is like, yeah, it just doesn't work half the time. Okay, where's... Oh, because I'm in the wrong browser. That's a problem there. Yeah, if they did want that to be a change, they'd probably just come out and say it, to be honest. Yeah, that's not it either. The giveaway's in 13 minutes. Again, if you're viewing, if you're just lurking and you haven't put your name into the chat yet, all you have to do is put your hero tag from the game, and in about 13 minutes I'm going to spin the wheel with everyone who's entered, and the person whose name it pops up on will win an epic adventure bag and 1,000 gems added directly to their Bit Heroes account. Right now I've only got 4 entries, so you've got a really good chance at winning. Try this. Not enough shards. Oh, because I haven't crafted these yet. That's why I was like, I definitely had more raid shards than that. Oh, Blue Jean got you added to the wheel. Are you eligible? I feel like you are eligible. All right. You just don't win as often as I think you do. I feel like you're always winning, but you're not. Have more broken invasions. Oof. Yeah, like that was... I mean, I took advantage of it. I definitely did. But I wish they would stop doing that. Because it breaks everything else. Like, I gained like 25 levels last time that invasion was broken. Hey, David. So what do you mean by augment? Do you, like the pumps or the brain? Because that's gonna be the difference of that. Let me pull up my sheet to look up that specific familiar. Kaleido's a mythic, right? Yeah. Alright, so Kaleido stats per 30, 22, 48. Damage the weakest in one random. Spread heal, spread shield, heal targets. Damage. Okay, so you don't want when you hit. Dual strike and quad strike. Ooh. Okay, so for a brain, you're gonna want per turn on him. It doesn't really matter what. Maybe like an attack per turn. Because he's got a lot of healing on him, so you don't really need to worry about that. I talked with someone that used Kaleido about him a lot, and I can't remember what he was saying. If you go to my video that goes over Kaleido, and I can't remember what tier that ends up being. I think it's just basic extermination, so that'd be what, tier 10? Go to my tier 10 video. I talk a little bit about him with his augments. I would go with, you have to have a per turn brain, like you have to. And then for the pumps, I would probably go with Empower on all three, because he's already got 30% dual strike and then 4% quad strike, so you'll want to get Empower up to get more just overall damage happening. So that's what I would do, some sort of per turn brain and then all Empower. You got 1400 max for Synonyx. Oh jeez, that's a lot. Okay, so let me log out here. I have reset all of my connections with Stream Elements. So let's see if that works. Yeah, 18 Kaleido, he's a really expensive familiar. Personally, I wouldn't make him, but he's fun to play around with every now and then. Just kind of is what it is. Bot's still not working. It's killing me, guys. It's killing me. Where's this? Sorry, I've got so many windows open. Hey, Chili Coins and Collectibles. I've got you added to our giveaway, which will be happening in about 6 minutes. So if you haven't already entered, now's your chance to do so. Hey, Chili, welcome in. Welcome to your first stream here. I'm just right now. I'm grinding to get some familiar the fusion materials to get Grumber to have just this stupid overpowered PvP team because why not? I've got nothing else to grind. I mean, I've got lots to grind. Nothing else that I want to grind. We do have our first giveaway here in just under 6 minutes. If you don't win that one, you can hang out because at the end of the stream I do a second one that instead of just being enter and be done is an active one that you have to be here for, and I'll explain the rules on that later. But there are 2 giveaways today, not just the one. We do have 2. So you can win an epic adventure bag, which comes with a lot of resources and 1,000 gems to spend on whatever you want. I might have just found a cool little chat over there for me too. All right. Ooh, more people jumped in there. Sorry, I have been trying to fix this stupid chat bot for the longest time here. MX, all you have to do to enter this giveaway is put your hero tag into chat. This very first one is just a random entry, and I'll be spinning a random wheel on stream here in about 4 minutes, and that will be our winner for our very first one. We have a pretty decent number of entries right now, but all you gotta do is put your hero tag into chat. And let me show you how to do that real quickly. From any screen here where you can see the profile picture down there, you click that, go on the upper left to HT for hero tag, and that will show you your hero tag. It doesn't let you copy and paste it, you just kind of type it in there. Braden's gonna spend his gems on the slot machines. And that's what I used to do. I'll probably have to start doing that again here pretty soon to get some of the mythic materials. But I've been spending all mine on bribes lately. Like, whatever, I'm going big on bribing familiars. I do also have a new short debuting in about 20 minutes. Alrighty, Gregory, I've got you added onto the wheel. You are done with your part for this first giveaway. If you don't win the first giveaway, that's not a problem. Don't freak out. There are 2 giveaways today, and the second one, I'll explain how to do it later. It's going to be a different type of giveaway than the one we're doing right now. If you've checked my stream before, it's the same one that I normally do. But that one, I'll explain the rules a little bit later on. Everyone has an equal chance on winning that one as well. You just have to actually be here. Batswarm was a free cosmetic drop. Oh, and MX, I got you added here. Sorry, I almost missed yours. Oof. So I have, on the wheel right now, I have Essa, Sensio, Braden, Rachit, Blue Jean, Chili E, Hamburger, Scropia, Gregory, and It's MX. If I didn't say your name, just put it in chat here so real quick so I can pull it back up. Hamburger, yeah, got you on there. Sorry, struggling a little bit. And David, I've got you on there now as well. And yeah, Bat Swarm was Halloween like this past Halloween 2023 was a free cosmetic. I think it was in the Sardanex shop and not a drop, but I can't quite remember. I just really like it, so that's my cosmetic now. Then the actual body that I've got, where I've got my head kind of cut off, that was on sale a few times. I won it in a contest, so that's how I got that. Same with my little ghost chest, that came with another set from there. I don't remember where I got the candle and cane. They're just in my inventory. I don't know. I do have the rarest cosmetic in the game, though. I just don't have it equipped. I'll show y'all, though. Where's my mouse at? After this, I'll equip it real quick. Most people don't know that I have this, but you guys get to see it now. Oh, it's because it's not an actual cosmetic. I want to say it's a staff. Is that a staff? No. I think I actually have the actual item still. I don't think I ever got rid of it. Yeah. Staff of the Magi is the rarest item in the game. So, can I just clear my... There we go. This is the rarest cosmetic right here. There's, I think, 4 total people with it. It was given as a Trials Gauntlet reward a long time ago. Like 7 years ago, long time ago. And it's never shown up again. So, oh crap, what was the name of my cane? There we go. So that's the rarest cosmetic in the entire game. I do have a flag. It's not the dev flag, though. I have the moderator flag. Dev flag, I think, is that one, maybe? No, it's got to be a cosmetic one, so it's probably that one. But the moderator flag is also a fairly rare one. Not as rare as that main hand, though. Yeah, Staff of the Magi is super long ago. I never got rid of the actual items, so I still got that, too. It was only given away once or twice, something like that. Oh, it is time for our giveaway. Let me get the wheel set up here. Where's interact? And then go to full screen. But guys, look, it's super slick. I made this thing super awesome. Whoa, the wheel is just on our screen now. We don't have to go to another place at all. Before I do that, let me double check that all the settings on it are correct. Yep, that looks right. So, let's spin the wheel for our very first winner, an epic adventure bag, and 1,000 gems. Good luck to everyone. Congratulations to whoever wins, but good luck to everybody. I hope to see your name up on the wheel. I'm talking to you. You. Guys, it's gonna skip blue. Oh. Congratulations, Chili Coins. Great job. Good luck on everything here. You've done so wonderful. Very first stream and you won. You got that new player luck. Congratulations. Go ahead and copy and paste this out of here real quick. And we'll go ahead and Congratulations, Chili. It's that first login, first viewer luck. It always seems to happen. I love it. I love it. I love it. We're going to go ahead and switch over to my hero over here while we're doing that. So I know this is your first time in the stream, so you don't know exactly how it works. I'm not sending them to you because I don't have any sort of admin account. I don't have any ability to put stuff into your account. The community managers will send it to you within the next day or so. Usually they're done on Mondays, so odds are you will get it today. You'll get a pop-up once you get it. Even after you log in, it'll pop up. So you will know when you get it. Just give it a few days at least. I say give it up to a week, but honestly, it rarely takes more than a day. But you will get an epic adventure bag and 1,000 gems added directly to your inventory. Congratulations again. I'm happy that you were able to win that one. It's not super common and easy to win giveaways, and so getting to win one on your first go round is just awesome. I'm very happy for you. And I've got you already added to my spreadsheet, which shows the winner, that you are the winner. You've got it 100%. Also, you stole it from Blue Jean, which is like, that's worth double, I think. I don't know if they'll give you double, but it's worth double, in my opinion. Yeah, I've got you added on there, so you are for sure getting it. We're on our other hero now, so nowhere near as good. Just kind of hoping that Eularus will carry me. I don't know why. He won't. Got those coughs going. Yeah, Blue Jean couldn't stop winning, so we had to make it so we couldn't win as much. Thank you, Blue Jean. I actually don't know if it was you, but I do know you were winning a lot. I wonder if this... I'm going to try something, and it's either going to break everything, or it's going to be really awesome. Not sure which. Create new. Try that. Can I just oh, I need to actually get the right stuff in there. Does this have all the emotes on it though? It does. Okay. So we're gonna try and fix this up real quick here. While I'm running other stuff in the background. Sorry, everything's just gonna be kind of annoying for a second. That would need to be what, like 400 by 600? Is that right? Like 350. I need to fix this overlay. Overlays. There we are. Edit. There we go. Then make this like 375. it's just so small I can't even see. 350, that should work. And then we'll make it 625. There we go. That'll at least make the chat so we can at least see the emotes that are popping up. Let's see where we're at here. And no, chili coins. Yeah, no, thank you for popping in. Honestly, I'm happy to do it. I'm excited that you were able to pop in here. I love seeing new people in here, and I'm happy that you won. Honestly, I'm happy that Blue Jean didn't win. Not really. I'm not like happy that Blue Jean didn't win, but it's kind of funny. And I do have cooties. That's true. Blue Jean, you won 4 in a month? Oof. No wonder. It's a lot. You still have some left. And Blue's never won. Those, like, the Dino Discord giveaways are so hard to, like, win. Oh my god, they're hard to win. I have entered every single one since they started, and I've won one. I've won a single one. So no streamer luck for me. I'm so happy you didn't win. So happy. Of course, every time there's a Discord. And the Ultra is the one that I won too. So that was kind of nice. Maybe this will work now that the overlay's changed. Nothing still. Ooh. We need a Glar sandwich. And then I don't know what to put here. I guess Bogart, why not? 1-1 is the one time that Adobe and one together. Or do Abby. Yeah, the legendary adventure bags they're overpowered. I love those. That has the Bitgore in it too, right? And honestly, I kind of like Bitgores better than Ultra Gores. Obviously, Ultra Gores are way better, but I feel the one time I used one, I felt like if I wasn't actively using it, like in front of my computer or my phone at the time, I felt like I was wasting everything. So I'm actually pretty happy that I didn't. That I don't have a bunch of those. You need friends to win. That's why I've never won. Oh, it's got a Bubgores in it. Bubgores I like for Regen. I'll pop those every now and then. Who doesn't have quite a few Bitgores? You want to see some Bitgores? Are you excited for... Oh, start a new one in here. Are you excited to see what a few Bitgores looks like? I have 71 Bitgores. I have 71. I could just straight up run a Bitgore for over 2 months and never not be on one. You want to fuse your Bitgores into Ultras? That's also another suggestion. The other direction that I made. So Odagores are Bitgores, but they only last 4 hours. I suggested letting us change 1 Bitgore into 3 Odagores. The idea is that you lose half of the effective time, but I'm much more likely to run a Odagore than I am a Bitgore. Should put me in jail for it. Yeah, I don't have the time to run them. So like I'm like, well, yeah, I could run a Bitgore today, but all I can really run is Regen. I don't like running them for just Regen. I'd want to use something else. So Eventually I'll use them, but I get them faster than I can use them. Yeah, the boost conversion. When should you use a heart gore? I don't like heart gores at all, so never. Heart gores have a problem of sorry, let's kill all these guys real quick. They have a weird combination of stuff. So item find and capture rate. Use it at a point where you're wanting to farm for familiars, I guess, but you have to be really careful not to override the item find. Like, you can't use a super scroll, you can't use any of like the bundled boosts with it, so I don't really like them, but use it whenever you're wanting to farm for familiars. I also need to fix our timer for our next giveaway. Next giveaway will be in 45 minutes. Yeah, and the people that have a gajillion NFTs are kind of the problem with the game at this point. I mean, I'll be honest, at one point I had 3, and that's just because I won 2 of them. But the people that have a bajillion NFTs are the reason that all the balance in the economy are out the window. Like, there's no way to balance. Like, how do you balance monthly, like daily logins at the end of the month when one person gets 1 Bitcore and one person gets 12? Like, you really can't balance it. So a lot of stuff is just not balanced well for that reason. Same thing with the Sardanex shops. I'm fairly certain that's the reason that Sardanex doesn't just give us resources anymore. You have to go buy them with the materials, because, you know, I mean, I had 3 NFTs. I could just log in and get 4 sets of every single item without even doing anything. So that's I've got my problems with how NFTs were implemented. I think that the extra character, I don't think they should be an NFT. That is kind of useless, but the extra character implementation was not great. So many mythics on heart. I wish I had a speed boost. Yeah, God, I wish so many times. I wish that like we just had a lot of speed boosts or something just to up our speed, because it just takes so long to run stuff. Like, just running my Regen takes 2 hours. Like 2 hours. That my streams are 2 hours long for that reason. That's crazy. I mean, it's 1 hour per character, but I'm so pumped that I've managed to get emojis working in the chat. Can I put some emojis in here? What's a cool one? That one's Andy's favorite. And now it shows up. Ah! I've never actually even looked at all of these. I mean, yeah, it would be nice if mounts increase movement speed. I've talked to a few people on the idea of increased movement speed on things, and every idea I come up with, I'm like, hey, this is such a great idea, and I talk to people and they shoot a bunch of holes in it, and it really sucks. I feel like the higher level you get, you should get more movement speed, but that then encourages people to cheat. It encourages people to use bots, and I'm against using bots myself, so anything that encourages the use of it, I can't really, like, in good conscience suggest. Yeah, Essa, the stream elements bot is dead. It's dead to me, and if it doesn't actually die, I'm going to find a way to kill it myself. I don't understand it. I've got, like, basically everything set to default at this point. Nothing is working. I've got a timer running that shows that the bot is not reading chat. Because it should have given a link to my Discord at this point. And it just hasn't. If anyone does want to join my Discord, this is the link to it. And yeah, it's just the regen taking so long. That was also a complaint I had in the tier that it was all fire and like they got stronger progressively, is I timed it, and on Android phones, because I had Android at the time, it was there was a massive memory leak, and I was showing that by the time you finish your regen, one raid was taking like 8 minutes. I was like, that's why we're using Extort builds, not because they're the easiest to beat the raid, which they are. It's that they're faster than everything else. Like any other build that was faster, we would use. That's the only reason we're using all of these crazy builds, like instead of having like actual builds. Where's the promised lore events? I am under an NDA regarding lore events. I don't think it would be breaking my NDA, and if it is, I'll get reprimanded, to say that they are still coming, like that the progress is being made. I don't think that's breaking my NDA to say that that's still happening. Hey Ezekiel, how's it going? How are you doing today? Having a good Monday, I'm hoping, while I constantly try and fix this stupid bot. What's this video? Is this... Hopefully that didn't just like show up on the... Oh, this is kind of a research about reauthorize checkbox permissions. Yeah, it's just a link to their website. That's all it is. Oy. It's launching in September. That would be really soon. I mean, I'm kind of frustrated because like we are coming up to a full year now of nothing. Like no new content. Sardanex being reskinned is not new content. Getting a new familiar every 3 weeks is not new content. Like especially when they're gated behind the event. Like if you started today, you could not get Suntealk. You could not get Jolly Shramps. You could not get what is it, Wood to Roth. You can't get them. So they're, in my opinion, that's not content. It's something to just kind of hold over the active player base, and we don't, like, I don't want that. I want actual content that people can play. So hopefully lore events will launch soonish and we'll get that. Keep having to mute my microphone to sorry, we got like crazy coughs going on. Chat troubleshooting again. Community. That's added as a moderator. I'm pretty sure I'm viewing. Yeah. Is my stream? My stream's got to be public because we got new people in here. But I will check anyways. Where is studio? Yeah, it's listed as public. Everything's public. The bot just don't work. I'm gonna just but yeah, I do hope that the the lore events come out very soon. Cause like there's just gotta be something to do in game, and I'll be honest, right now there's not anything new to do. What is my Stream Elements account ID? Find that. Here we go. Okay. Yeah. So, we're not grinding for ancients or familiars. I do have some ancients to grind for. I just don't really have the motivation to grind for them. I would like to make the ancient speed bait build. I have to up tier a bunch of ancients, and I still need to get one ancient and then get a mythic, and then up tier that mythic, which blah, I hate doing that. I hate doing that even more than up tiering ancients. But like outside of that, like there's just not, like I keep having these goals like that, like super little meme version of a PvP team that works. I mean, that's what I'm working on right now, and like there's no real need for it. I don't need to win PvP. It's just kind of annoying. Not enough shards. So we have 32 minutes left, so I'll end up popping some resources here in a little bit. But since there's about 30 minutes left before the giveaway, for anyone who's not familiar with how I do the second giveaway, I call it numbers game. I will, on that same wheel, I've replaced it with some numbers. I'll tell you which numbers once we get a little bit closer, just so that I have enough numbers for everyone. Right now we have 11 viewers, so I'll probably make it 1 through 30 instead of 1 through 20, but you guess the number in a short period of time that I'm just like, I'll put start in the chat, and at that point you can start guessing, and then I'll put stop. That's all the guesses. You're only allowed one guess though. And then I spin the wheel, and whoever's guess was closest to that number without going over, they win. And so what I mean by closest without going over is Price is Right rules. If say you guess 5 and I guess 11 and the wheel comes up on 10, you will win instead of me because 11 is bigger than 10. Yeah, I went over. So it's closest number without going over. And that's going to be in about equal. That's going to be in about 30 minutes. And Robert Downey Jr. coming back as Dr. Doom. Because of that, I already know what the story is going to be. In the comics, there is a universe. It's not 616, which is the one that like the movies are set in, but there's another universe which we've already opened up the possibility for multiverse with Loki and all of that. But there is one where Tony Stark becomes Doctor Doom instead of it's like Jonathan Von Doom. And I guarantee that's what the movie is going to be. It's going to be an alternate universe Doctor Doom who comes into our universe, and all the Avengers are like, oh, Tony, you're back. What are we going to do? We can't fight Tony. And he's like, I'm not your Tony. And that's going to be the whole movie, is them dealing with that. Like, I guarantee that's what it's going to be. I kind of wish that they would have just gone with Dr. Von Doom. Like, he's already there. But that way they can get Robert Downey Jr. back. And I imagine that that'll be a way to get him back in as Iron Man. Probably bring him back, and he'll be smart enough. They'll be able to do Iron Man, blah, blah, blah. I kind of hope they don't, but they probably will. And the reason I think they probably will is when they had Captain America retire, they brought in Falcon as the new Captain America. When they had Iron Man die, they didn't have War Machine come in as the new Iron Man. That seems like such a really easy segue in there. And so the fact they didn't tells me they're not actually done with Iron Man. So I feel like they're gonna bring Iron Man back that way. He'll be different. Probably won't be the leader, but he'll be back because he's the most popular character. Like that's what made his death so like, whoa, he's actually dead kind of thing, because he's the most popular character and they killed off the most popular character, which is a really cool storytelling device. But then they didn't do anything to try and like make another popular character. They just kind of moved on and didn't really do anything. So that's not excited about that. Try and find me a good emote for that. More multiverse. That basically breaks down how I'm feeling about it. Just to bring back Black Widow and Captain America. So I think that Captain America, as far as like Steve Rogers, is for sure gone, because they've already brought in Falcon as Captain America. He's the new Captain America. I think they're going to double down on that. Black Widow would be nice to have her come back, because like they didn't really explore her character at all. They were just like, yep, here you go. And then they had the movie, which I haven't seen, but they had one movie, and then otherwise she was always like a secondary or tertiary character. Whereas Captain America, they have actually, like, they've got a full show on it now, and I think they've got a new movie coming out where he's the new Captain America. So I think that will actually be a thing. If the Captain of Red Hulk doesn't work out, the show is kind of mid. I mean, it's got Harrison Ford in it. I don't know if it can be mid. I think realistically, most Avengers movies at this point are kind of middling. I'm not sure that Disney would want to do a here's our new Captain America and like double down on him a couple times and then be like, oh, just kidding, we're gonna have him come in, or have Steve Rogers come back, especially because they did already show Steve Rogers is gone, so it would have to be a multiverse one. I mean, they might bring Captain America as Peggy Carter. That'd be interesting because we do know that exists. But I think that Steve Rogers, Chris Evans is gone. He's doing a lot of other stuff too. Like, he's in a lot of movies. But that's my thought. You hate that Disney kills almost everything they touch. I don't think that Disney kills everything they touch. I think they're just Disney. I think that if you look at the movies and shows, what you're going to find is that they're not deep, but most of them really weren't deep to begin with. They're just entertaining. And if you go into things like Marvel and Star Wars as I'm just here to be entertained, they're actually really good. If you go into them for something like capturing nostalgia, then you're going to be disappointed. And that's with most things. Hey, RuneScape, how you doing today? It's like the what is it, Star Wars Acolyte. I haven't had a chance to see that yet, but I was seeing a lot of people online saying things like, "Oh, you can't have like a regular fire in space," and "Oh, this and oh that." And it's things that, like, yeah, there's just a bunch of little details that are not great, but a big part of movies is the suspension of disbelief. So, like, I'm like, when I see complaints about Acolyte that the good twin and the bad twin was what I think it is, they have the same hairstyle. And it's like, yeah, that's a little detail that got looked over, but like, is that really the part of Star Wars that you think is just unrealistic? Not like any of the rest of it? If you just go into it like, yep, I'm being entertained, then that's what it is. And awesome, RuneScape. I'm glad you got that. I know that last week it was going to be delayed, so I'm glad you got it on reset. I knew that it was going to be delayed. I didn't know how long it was going to be delayed, though. So hopefully just a little bit there. And Gregory, you're going to win the next giveaway anyways. Not a big deal. I might as well go ahead and copy this over here. We have 14 viewers. I'm loving this. This is a pretty successful one so far. Yeah, and I was talking with someone about it 3-4 months ago about how like we don't have a whole lot of movies now that are just entertaining, and I think a big part of that is us as an audience have kind of been trained now to everything has to be hyper detailed and hyper in depth, and it doesn't have to be. Like, we can just have things that are just fun. And it's really hard to capture something like the original, I guess not the original, but like the first in the Marvel Cinematic Universe Iron Man movie. Like that was lightning in a bottle. And they've expanded it, and they did so good all the way through like Endgame. And now we've just got a bunch of stuff. In my opinion, we've got too much of it. But if you look at it in terms of, is this an entertaining thing, it actually is. And I think that's part of what made WandaVision so successful, is it really like overtly took out all the grittiness and was like, look, you're here to be entertained by this sitcom. And that's what made people fun. And I do want to see the new Deadpool. I haven't had a chance to look at that yet. I've just seen previews for it. Sorry, I had a big old coughing fit there. This is me. Coffee completed. Oh, and it's afternoon my time, so the new short is out on Shramps. You guys all know and love Shramps. He's there. Let me pull up my stuff here, just so if you don't know much about Shramps, stat spread of 17.5, 45, 12.5. He does have a spread heal, nothing really special about his skills, but he's an old Raker, that's why. But 30% block chance was great before we had augments, even better now that we do have augments. Best early game tank you can ever have. And yet, bad luck can only happen for so long before you have good luck, and then you win. Blue Gene is the messiah of the early game. Shramps fried the, oh, he's the MSG. I missed the fried rice. Yeah, he is the MSG of the early game. He is the requirements in early game. Get some Shramps fried rice. Shramps, then Borland. Or if you want to be me, I went Wimbo. Wimbo is, I mean, at the time there wasn't really, a better familiar to grind for, but he is still, in my opinion, one of the best familiars you can get early game. There's not really a better option at the healer slot. I mean, there's cheaper options that are more efficient, but he is just so insane. And for a while, I even used him as a bait. So like, Wimbo is amazing. And people sleep on Bobodom. He gets kind of ignored because he's pricey, but then they're all in on Tetheus, and Tetheus is just a mythic version of Bobodom. So why not go for Bobodom? Recently took it tier 21. The Bit Hero's God is a chicken. I think that's what they went with. I think the Bit Hero's God is a chicken. When they were doing their big push on NFTs, they released a little bit of lore, and I was not a fan of it. Like the story itself is whatever. That's neither here nor there. I thought it was written really poorly, and it looked like it was written for like an 8-year-old. Like one of like the primordial gods. His power is that he has stinky farts. Like it's funny. I think farts are quite funny, but I was like, that's the best you could come up with. Ooh, ooh. But it all kind of boiled down to like, there's a giant chicken that lays eggs. The tier 21 mythic. Oh, no, I can't remember which one. Oh, that's Roost, right? Roost Farrakha. Okay, we have done everything we can that I want to on this hero, so let's go back to our main. I mean, here, let me look this up here. Bit Heroes Medium. It was one of their first posts. Is it this one? Okay, where's the actual link to it though? This is just saying it exists. Vision, World Fiction, here we go. Where is it? Yes. The very first one listed is Belos of the Noxious Winds. whose smelly flatulence offends all but the sturdiest of noses. His power is that he has stinky farts. like seriously? And then Uxos of wild hyperspace, psychedelic delicacies instigate unhinged raves. So we now have a god, a titan, basically a primordial god, whose power is smelly farts. And the next one is a ecstasy dealer. And then Haggis of dreaded undead accounting, whose Necronomiconics cause endless dismay in all taxpayers. So we have smelly farts, drug dealer, and accountant. That's what they came up with. And I'm like, ugh. Uxos has a hippie psychedelic bakery. People, orcs, goblins, and air elementals converge around Bellows, claiming they've gained ancient knowledge from the particular smell of his flatulence. Wow. That is definitely a sentence. It has all the elements of a sentence. I when that came out, I was like, really? That's I feel like probably a good 40% of the player base probably could have come up with something better than that. And yeah, I will. That's I can't forgive Kong for that. Violent skirmishes and nasty your mama jokes. So basically, our hero is out to stop your mama jokes from the smelly fart man. That's what the story kind of boils down to. Oof. Ugh. Credits to ChatGPT. Yeah, that is. Ugh. Ugh. All right. Do we have any raid shards? We've got about 10 minutes. I could probably do 4 of these. All these clicking. Ooh, click, 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 click. Yeah, I don't even. So I could be totally wrong here, but it does almost seem like maybe some employees asked their kids for an idea and then they plugged those ideas into ChatGPT. And I mean, I know this whole white paper is now not a thing, because I mean there's so many promises in here that not only just haven't been completed, some of them have been just full stop abandoned, publicly abandoned. So that's oof. Where's the bit here? Avatars? Do they have a perks? Yeah, sorry, I'm gonna be all on this. Cross Game Hero, that actually came about. That worked even though the games aren't a thing anymore. That did work, and I think the games are still up. They just don't work. Game progression, that works. Special role in Discord, I mean the role exists, but there's no special channel as far as I know. Bit vs Season Pass never came about. Exclusive events never came about. Daily first run bonus, I think that did happen, but oh no, we'll receive a bit pixel bonus. That never came about. First victory boost never came about. First PvP win never came about. Extra drops in runner never came about. 1v1 bets never came about. Exclusive offers never came about. Ad free did work. Gym bonuses never came about. Exchange bonus never came about. Closed betas, I don't think that never came about. Pet and mount never came about. Staking bonus never came about. Exclusive channel for mythics never came. None of that ever came about. Nah. Ugh, sorry. Whew. The way is it fraud? No. I'll come back to the second, but welcome back, Braden. You missed me go on a rant about all kinds of things. And I fixed chat to include emojis now. But I never got the bot fixed. So it's not fraud because there's no dates. They said they'll eventually get to it. As long as they don't come out and say, haha, just kidding. And I imagine in here somewhere there is a to our best abilities thing. So, yeah, I guess there are some dates on these, but it's kind of the same thing as Kickstarter. It's not fraud if the game doesn't come out kind of thing. Like, you're buying into it knowing it hasn't released. I don't like it, but it's not technically fraud. More Grumbers. If I can get the stupid materials to drop. I don't think I've got enough to make another Grumber. And yeah, we're talking about how trash the current lore of Bit Heroes is. Like, it's just not great. The lore is bad. And then yes, Adam, here in about 5.5 minutes, we're going to be doing a number game where I will open up entries to guess a number, and then I'll close entries. Only one guess per person, and I will allow at my discretion to have a second guess. Like if two people guess the same number at the same time, whoever got it first on my screen gets that number, and the other person can guess a second number. I'll then spin a wheel, and whoever's closest without going over wins. Right now it's looking like because we have 13 people in here, it is looking like what I'm going to do is 1 through 30 instead of 1 through 20 like normal. Let me go ahead and set that up real quick. So you'll want to get your favorite number ready as I go ahead and load that wheel up. Can I do another color on here? There's just so many of... Yeah, that'll work. That's an extra color on there. But the wheel is set up and ready to go once we get to that point. But we'll get there when we get there. Adam, thanks for subscribing. I didn't get sound on that. It might have played through the thing. I don't know. Sound has been kind of wonky. I think I have... Oh, I have monitor off. That's why. But thank you so much for subscribing. I appreciate that. Your name is now on the overlay. And I mean, you can call it slimy if you want. It feels that way, but also, I mean, none of these are legally binding contracts. This is our plan. Plans fall through all the time. I mean, I'm still waiting for StarCraft Ghost to come out. That was supposed to come out in what, 2002? It happens. Honestly, the only real perk I cared about was the rare ad-free and permanent permagore, which I got that. So the only perk I really cared about, we got. Do I have enough things for a new Grumber? I do. Cool. So we can go ahead and add that back to our PvP team. And so we just have one more Grumber to make, so I need like 95 more materials. Blech. But we'll get there. Dead Island 2, yeah. And what was it? 7 Days to Die just came out. That's been in early access for like 10 years. World of Goo 2 comes out. That was I really liked World of Goo 1. I had that on my phone. So I will say this in defense of Congregate, when they announced all of this, NFTs were fairly popular. They weren't popular with the Bit Heroes community, but in the overall sphere of gaming, they were fairly not popular, but they were common. Then sentiment turned around. Like I imagine that you'd have people say, well, we could have never known that. I mean, pretty simply could be like, oh, sentiment's going to turn around on that real quick. And there were a lot of problems with it that I brought up, but I don't make business decisions for them, so that's life. Tips for someone entering tier 10 soon. Start farming for Teal'c and get at least 21 of them, because Glarsdos is found in tier 10 and takes 3 Teal'c per fusion. That's, Adam, that's what I would suggest. Start farming Glarsdos. You should have, at the very least, your Eularis, and that can carry you with decent TS all the way through to tier 11. If you can get to the point where you can solo tier 10 normal world boss, you'll be golden. So you want to try and push to like tier 12 or something like that. Then you can farm for those fusion materials in normal and get the fusion schematic. You'll be good to go. And it is now officially giveaway time. So let me go over those rules real quick with you guys before I put stuff into chat. I'm going to write start in the chat box. We're going to be going off of what's on my screen. So if your message is before that I put start on my screen, then it doesn't count. When I hit start, you'll have a minute or so to go ahead and that's what I'm looking for. Sorry, I need to refresh this so it'll spin. Where's refresh? There, no. I don't know how to refresh this. Rename, remove. This is kind of annoying. Okay, well, it's just not gonna be spinning beforehand, which is kind of whatever. But anyways, you'll put a number between 1 and 30. I'm doing 1 through 30 instead of 1 through 20, just because we have so many more people on here. I will spin the wheel once entries are all done, and person who is closest without going over is going to win. So that means if you guess 5 and I guess 10, and the number is 9, you win, because 10 is above 9. That's really kind of the basis of it. So I'm going to go ahead and put start in the chat, and go ahead and put your guess. You get 1 guess per person. I will give, at my discretion, a second guess. I know there's a way to refresh this stuff. While my game's running there, we will... Alright, Brayden, I'll let you have that 14. And we're gonna go until my computer clock says 12:48, and that's when I will put stop in the chat. And I will also say, I'm pretty sure Essa can't win anyways. Oh, he can. I mean, just that first guess is the only one that's going to count, but... So Essa's got 25. That's the number Essa gets. All right. So, sorry. The guesses that are in there between my stuff are the guesses that you get. Here is our wheel, and let's go ahead and spin it and see what we've got. Good luck, everybody. Yeah, it might land on 14, Braden. I don't think it'll go that far, but it did not. All right, let's see here. We've got... Is it going to be 9? Is Icy going to win? Oh, 8. Oh, Icy, you're so close. So let me go down through here. Demira got 7. Did anyone guess 8? No. So congratulations to Demira. Let me... That's not how you spell congrats. So congratulations, Demira. All I need from you is to put your hero tag into chat now. And then I'll send that information off. So congratulations. Once you have your hero tag, just pop it into chat here, and I'll put it on the wheel or on the spreadsheet. And again, that's congratulations. Welcome into the chat. I think this is the first time I've seen you chat in here. So both winners were first-time winners. So that's really awesome. We're going to do more raids. I've got time. Why not? Ooh, not 2. I just want 1. If you have not won with anyone else before, just know that the way it works is I send off your information to congregates, and the community managers will send the prize to you. So I'm personally not sending it to you, so it might take up to a week to get into your account. You'll get a pop-up when you get it. Usually that's done on Mondays, though. It'll be your whole tag. So let me show you. What you're going to do is click down here on your profile, and then hit HT in the upper left-hand corner, and you're gonna give me this whole thing. It's name, the pound sign, and then the, what was that, 7 characters afterwards. It's that whole thing. If you're not sure, I can try to look up your username and go from there. But that'll get sent usually on Mondays, but it doesn't always happen. Please give it up to a week to get into your inventory, though. If you know just your username, we can try and look you up here as well on stream, and we'll find the code. While you're doing that, let me start putting this in. Oh, perfect. Let me... if I can copy and paste. I'm struggling right now. All right, and you are added on to the giveaway list, so you should get it in the next day or so, honestly. But please give it up to a week, just in case, like, because I know the community managers are crazy busy right now, so please give it just a little bit of time. As a tank player, is teeth needed at all? In certain D4s, yes. Certain D4s will require you to have 2 tanks, whether it be 2 of the same tank or 2 different tanks, doesn't really matter. You don't need Tetheus as a tank player to get through the game. If you're wanting to do D4s, then yes, you will still need Tetheus, or you might need Kimusaba, something like that. Man, yeah, congratulations to me. I'm excited for you. I'm excited that we got 2 winners today that were both new to the stream. Let's turn off the giveaway stuff altogether. Yeah, I'm really excited. I love when new people win. Makes me happy, especially when Blue Jean doesn't win. I'm only kind of joking. So yeah, thanks for popping in here. It's great to see you. I hope to see you. I do stream Bit Heroes every single Monday, and over summers and winter, I tend to stream during the week other games as well. But Bit Heroes is my main streamed game. I do that every Monday, and I try to put videos out every other week as well. I need to get started on the Bit Heroes one for this week. Oops, I haven't started yet. Love you too, Blue Jean. I don't know, when's the last time Blue Jean won on my stream? It's been a while, right? Let's scroll back and see. Blue Jean has not won on my stream since May 13th. Wow. That's impressive. Let's go ahead. And then Equal, you are going to be eligible on my next stream. That's when yours will go off. You can only win on my stream once every 30 days for everyone that's new, just to prevent like one person from winning a gajillion times. And I keep track of that for you. If you're not sure, you can always ask. I've got a whole system to keep track of all of that. So once every 5 Bit Hero streams is when you can win. So to Demira and to it's such a long name. I'm just gonna call you Chili E. Sorry. You guys will be eligible starting August 28th. You can also, though, win from other creators. I know Bit Andy and World Eater also do a lot of giveaways. And then there's the contest on Discord. You can win from all of those whenever. All of our 30-day timers are separate. So you just can't win on my stream for 30 days. You can win on Andy's, though, tomorrow if he streams tomorrow. And we're going to go ahead and finish out what raids I have popped. We're going to see roughly where we're at fusion material wise. I might do one more PvP just to see the team because I really, really like it. And then we'll start wrapping up. Oh, you're currently farming Kimu. I was starting to farm Kimusaba, and I'm like, oh, that's such a big grind. But yeah, so that'll help. You'll get the Epic Adventure Bag, so you get a lot of resources to help you as well, but then you get 1,000 gems towards those bribes. So that's almost a full raid boss bribe there by itself. Or you can use it for more resources. Whatever you want to use it for, they're your gems to use. I've been just bribing every raid boss I see now because that's what I want to use my gems on. I'm tired of having to go back to like raid 1 to farm Astaroth was an absolute nightmare, and I'm gonna have to do it again if I decide to go for Sunamog, which I really don't want to, but he's really good. And there's the last bit of our raid shards. Let's see what we need for our last Grumber. So we need 88 more dewdrops. So that's going to be like 150 raids maybe. Hopefully less, but it seems like I'm getting one every other raid. And then I will finish my Grumber so we can continue with this. I just want to do we'll just do 2 runs. This horrible nightmare of a team. Let's go against him. See what happens. This is just such, it's so menacing. Look at this. Let's do the whatever the top one is. What's his build? Oh, what is that? Orvar? I haven't seen that in a long time. A little bit of Icarus, so he's a Giga healer. Let's see what happens. Easy peasy. Easy, easy peasy. Kill my Grumber. Do it. Do it. It's just gonna make your life hard. I love that. That's so horrible. Alright, let's go back to... Okay. So yeah, what DPS familiars do I recommend? Tier 17. You can get, I mean, if you're wanting to grind hard, Penguita is fine to use. He's totally serviceable. He's really good. If you're really willing to grind for it, though, Lurky is like the best DPS in the game. Like as of right now. Why is he missing an augment? Oh, because I was using Volthai because I like the way he looks. He is like the best one. You'll want something to just increase your damage here, increase damage here. Brain will be attack when you hit an enemy, and then just load up on Empower and mostly Dual Strike, honestly. If you can get all 3 Dual Strike here, or even 1 Empower, 2 Dual Strike, it's because his skills. He does have extra Dual Strike. Bolster 5 means he's going to be shielding as well whenever he hits. Crazy Empower, all that good stuff. 0 SP, closest enemy 3 times, and then yourself just for electric damage. Then also you can do damage and then shock, so you're hitting twice. Electric damage and drain, hitting twice, and also healing. Closest 3 enemies and shock means it hits 6 times. Target enemy for 3 times, hits 3 times. Damage all enemies and shock. Also, this Rising Storm is wild though, especially if you dual strike. That's 12 hits, and then if you hit Empowers as well, it hits them again. Like you can get, like I think the math was showing, if you hit it right, you can get something like 20 hits off of this one skill, which then procs your brain. So that's the DPS you want to push for if you're willing to grind out a mythic. That would be my suggestion. Aside from him, if you did the event, Suntealk is really good too. If you didn't do the event, then don't worry about him. Tier 17 DPS, that's really it. Like, go for Lurky. The big thing that's going to stop you with Lurky is Runic Echoes. Know that the fusion materials are not affected by item find, so if you can't find a group to run Nordic Boss, you can run it solo and still get the same number of fusion materials. So you don't have to worry about like, oh, I can't find a good team to run Heroic. You can still run normal and be fine. So, that being said, thanks y'all for popping in and chatting. Congratulations again to our 2 winners, Chili E and Amira. I was happy to have y'all in here. And as always, if you like my streams or my videos, like them. If you dislike them and tell me why. If you hate Stream Elements Bot because it's not working, please just like say that too, because I'm so frustrated with them. If you want more, hit the subscribe button, and I will see you guys next time. Bye bye.